I learn about them, about their ancestors, everything bad, everything good that they did. It's time for us to know. In the world of Vodou, like the question came, we do have negative things also in the Vodou that we need to correct them because time goes by. Because when my father was alive, I was educated strictly by a typical Haitian father. But my children, I took the basic of the culture that I learned from my parents to give to my children with a little change in it because time has changed. There is technology, there is the internet, there is a lot of information in the internet that kids are capable to go to into the internet. But when I was their age, I didn't have the internet. When I was their age, my vacation was in the river doing what we call the lobe in the water. It's when you take your two hands in the water and make a big boom, and everybody that could do it louder, that's how you know you're good lobe. And I was telling my children when they were little, the fun that I have. And they were looking at me like this. And I looked at them, they were so surprised of everything that I was saying. I said, well, this is how I used to have my vacation. They said, Mom, what is so exciting on that? And I said, that was my time. I enjoy it. This is how, you know, I used to have my vacation. I used to go on top of a donkey, and my ride was on a donkey, not on a bicycle, on a donkey. And I said, Mom, on a donkey? Do you have anything on top of the donkey? I said, no, I just slide on the donkey. They said, Mom, what is so exciting? You could have fell and break your leg. They couldn't see all the negative things. And my little one said, myself, I think next year, if you are giving a vacation, send me to Disney World. That's another time. You see, things go by time. There is change in time. And this is, I give you the little story of my children because I have to adjust my education to their time being. You see what I mean? And so on, the other generation after will have to do so. And in Vodou, the tradition is important. The tradition is there. We're not changing the tradition, but being in another time, we have to bring the tradition in a space, I'll say, where everybody could understand it without rejecting it as something. This is the past, Mom. This is old-fashioned. No, we need to bring it with beauty, the same way Christianity has created Mary, has created God, has created Jesus, has created all the saints. We need to create our gods. We need to create our gods with proudness. When I am looking of a statue, the statue needs to express what the person did when he was alive. A warrior, a statue created to express the life of a warrior. I need to see something that my children said, I would love to be like him. That's what the white world did in their creation. When you take all the painting that was made of Christianity, they are made by the master. Each of them are a masterpiece of painting from years that is still there until today. And other people study from those masters that died years ago, but left something behind for the others to keep on walking and keep on creating like them. That's what I think our Black world didn't do. As an artist also, I spent 2 years at Mass College of Art in Boston, Massachusetts. In my class, the teacher, we have many teachers, at least more than 5 or 6 teachers a day. And all my teachers, I had one Black teacher. And unfortunately, she was there to make history. She was an history teacher. But all the art teacher that I had was white. And there is a library that has painting books from everywhere in the world. They had painting from China because the Chinese has their way of doing painting with color. I mean, with watercolor. So they have all these things in books that you could learn. Painting from Europe, all the collection in Europe. But all the painting from Black American, they were behind in the shelf. One day I went to one of my teachers. I said, you know something? There was some homework that I was supposed to do. And I said, in my homework, you told me that my colors are too bright. But all my life, I've been in the island. And those colors exist in my brain because my eyes pictures them when I was a little girl. It's in my brain, it's there. I don't need to be right across of a picture to make a painting because in my brain, I pictures a lot of things since I was a little girl. But you want me to paint like Michelangelo. You want me to paint like the European. Is there any painting from Black people here? And he said, yeah, go to the library and look in that section. That's the section that you will find all the Black painters that been doing a lot of painting. We collect them. There's a lot of Black from America and other part of the world. And when I went, I asked the supervisor, the person that's up front, would you show me the section of the Black painting? It was all the way in the back. And that's where I spent my life, being in the back. So sometimes for you to know things, you need to go in the books that's in the back, because that's the book they don't want you to see. And definitely, if you're Black, this book has to do with your race. You need to start doing that. Read and try to find information about people that is a part of your world. Because it's like I said to people, that's the other part of my art, being a vocalist also. In Berklee College of Music, where I learned how to sing, how to arrange my songs, do things like that. In that school also, I learned something. You see, a Black person, while we are talking in spirituality, also comes with music. Black people sing. Black people sing their soul in things that they can't speak. And that's where the blues came from. The blues at the time, it was the blues, that was the time where a lot of Black people cannot talk, is looking at things with their eyes, and they can talk about it. And they find a way to sing it. So it's something that comes inside. It's your soul. It comes inside of you. There is nobody that could sing the blues like a Black person in America. There is nobody that could sing jazz like a Black person in America.